You're listening to Game On with Jackson Stuart.
Life is good, but you, player, deserve something great. Follow Game On with Jackson Stuart on social media and get the latest advice, tips, and life hacks. Follow at Game On with Jack on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Lastly, hook yourself up with news you can use, interviews, posts, articles, and more on men's lifestyle, health, and success. See you at www.gameonwithjack.blog. Life's a game. Time to play. Time to win.
Let me level with you. Let me be in your crew. I just wanna be free. Be with people like me. I'm so not in the mood to be broken and blue. I just wanna go dance. Baby, find me some romance. I don't wanna talk tonight. I don't wanna waste another night. I just wanna hit the floor. Maybe somewhere I haven't been before. I don't wanna kill the vibe. I don't wanna feel it if it don't feel right. I just wanna break the ice. There's so much more to life than tears. There's so much more to life than fears.
Welcome to Quick Wins on Game On with Jackson Stuart. I'm your host, and this is where we cut the fluff and get straight to the good stuff. 10 minutes or less of fast, powerful tips to level up your life. Whether you're on your morning commute, hitting the gym, or just need a quick boost, we're here to keep your game on and your momentum strong. So let's dive in and score that win with tonight's topic, time to thrive. 3 ways to do more with less time. Now, first up, if you guys have been fans of the show for a while, you know that I am not a big fan of multitasking, of doing too much, of just like being overly busy, because downtime is just as important as uptime. But sometimes you want to achieve more. Sometimes you're in a crunch. Sometimes you're trying to slay 2 projects at the same time, and sometimes you can do that. You just can't do it all the time. So take tonight's tips with that in mind. This is not your man Jack telling you to fry yourself out. These are just tips, tricks, ways to help you in those moments when you have to be a little bit more than 100%. So that having been said, let's talk about power move number 1, the 80-20 rule. So it's also called the Pareto. I never say this right. It's also called the Pareto or the Pareto principle. This one's a game changer. No pun intended. The idea is that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. So 20% of your clients bring in 80% of your income. 20% of your workouts give you 80% of your gains. 20% of your daily tasks make the biggest impact. So the hack is that you identify the 20% of high impact tasks in your life and double down on those. Sorry, I had gum in my mouth that just couldn't get out. Anyway, so yeah, you zero in on that 20%. So for example, instead of answering emails all day, focus on the deals, the projects or skills that actually move the needle. And you guys know I love that phrase. So cut the fluff, focus on what matters. Power move 2, time blocking. All right, so this is a big favorite of mine. If you ever felt like your day gets eaten alive by distractions, this one's for you. The trick is you don't manage time, you own it. So instead of a to-do list, you schedule everything in blocks. Each task gets its own dedicated window, no multitasking. Use a timer, work in sprints, rest in between. So here's the hack. Also, another technique that I have trouble saying repeatedly, the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique. You work 25 minutes, full focus, then you take a 5-minute break. You work 25 minutes, full focus, then you take another 5-minute break. So what this does is it lets you have like laser-like focus and really get the most done in that 25 minutes. Your efficiency is off the chart. Rather than trying to be like an octopus who just got 8 arms and trying to reach here and reach there and solve this and solve that. you're fully focused. So for example, instead of writing emails all morning, you schedule 9 to 9:30 a.m., answer important emails. 9:30 to 10 a.m., deep work, no distraction. You'll get you'll get twice as much done and still have time to breathe. So that's very important. So our last power move is the 2-minute rule. This isn't a sex thing. If a task takes longer than 2 minutes, do it immediately. I'm sorry, I totally said that wrong. If a task takes less time than 2 minutes, do it immediately. I should re-record this episode, but no, you guys need to hear the realness. So the hack is, if a small task piles up, or small tasks pile up, and they steal your energy, you need to get rid of them quick. So by knocking them out right away, you keep momentum and avoid the dreaded "I'll do it later" trap. Examples: replying to a quick text, do it now. Filing a document, knock it out. Drinking water, stop putting it off. If you can do it in under 2 minutes, get it done immediately. This keeps you light, focused, helps you move forward, and also makes you feel like you're getting shit done. And because you are. So it's not like a fake feeling, you're really getting stuff done. So let's do a recap. Number 1, use the 80-20 rule. Focus on what really moves the needle, that 20% that affects your 80%. Number 2, time block like a boss. Own your schedule. No distractions. Block out 25 minutes. Work like a demon. Take a 5-minute break. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Lastly, the 2-minute rule. Kill small tasks before they pile up. So, want to win the game of life? Stop being busy. Start being effective. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of Game On with Jackson Stuart. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to share the episode with a friend and leave a review wherever you're listening. Also, hit me up on social media. I love to hear how you're putting these tips into practice. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and leveling up one day at a time. You guys are awesome. You guys are rock stars. Until next time, keep it sexy and game on.